I feel like we've got this mic dialed in. We're in front of the PA and it still sounds great. Why don't you talk, since I can't see it, why don't you talk about mic placement and how important that is, and what's working about this, and then what we might need to avoid in terms of things we don't want to do.
Yeah, I'd actually say that just like any other instrument, the mic placement for this is more important than anything we did on the console.
Absolutely.
So what we have here is a Jeff Sandstrom and an omnidirectional headset, and where this element is right now is about perfect.
Now, what I love about this, even wearing it, if you don't have a double-eared that can fit pretty snugly and still be comfortable, I would say demo one, invest in one, because it really makes it so much easier. There are some that are just kind of cheaply made that easily fall off the ear or move around a lot, and it's just so difficult to deal with. Halfway through the talk, their mic shifts and now the whole sound changes.
Well, sometimes a single ear, as they go through and start perspiring a little bit during the message, it starts twisting on the ear and slowly dropping and dropping. Coming in with the two headset or the 2-ear model is really the way to go.
And I really don't like the way tape looks. If you try to, I've seen people try to use medical tape and try to get it fixed and all that, and it's not a great solution. So there are companies now who make super comfortable, really easy to fit dual ear headsets that work great.
So if this was too far forward, we would also run into some problems. If it was a cardioid mic, you're going to get even more wind noise, more plosives, because it's in front of his mouth and you're just catching all that air. And if it was too far back, then you're losing headroom.
That's right.
Your gain before feedback changes. We're going the opposite direction. So it really is this kind of fine line of what's the right spot and what isn't.
You don't want to see it there.
No, and we see this all too often.
All the time. Let's hear what that's going to sound like right now if you talk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. You just lost loads of headroom because I know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Loads of headroom, and any kind of upper mid-range sibilants, all that stuff just went away.
Here's the thing, when we're putting this in the PA, and this is something we all need to be reminded of, I'm trying to get that communicator to have the most present vocal ever. I mean, it's the most important input.
It needs to be right here.
Right there. So we keep backing that element back far and far away, unless you're doing a Broadway musical, which, okay, but most of us aren't doing that with our message on a Sunday morning. Let's get that microphone closer to the source and actually give us a fighting chance to make it sound good. So that, hear it again.
It's just not really that great because
Right.
it's too far away, too far back. Anything that's coming kind of in the consonants and the sibilants of my voice, it's gone.
So put it back where it's supposed to go. Let's see how much more volume we get out of this. A little further forward. A hair more. Don't be afraid to be picky about this stuff. And now it's too high, now a little lower. There we go. All right, now let's try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, that's night and day difference.
Night and day. This is, and also we want to keep in mind, so whenever you've got this headset mic, up and down makes a big deal.
It does.
You get it too far up, and you start hearing a real nasally sound whenever you speak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the inverse of that is we go way too low.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just muffled. It's like it's in my collar.
It's a microphone, and it's got proximity effect. You back off that microphone, and it's going to change. So getting it the exact place on someone's face is huge.
So you don't have to be able to explain all of the intricacies of the inverse square law to your pastor.
No.
But he or she does need to understand the greater the distance from the source, there is a significant loss in volume and in presence and in clarity and all those things.
That's right.
So important.